YouTube, what is good? Thank you yet again for tuning in. I'm your boy Zaya X, back again with another video. Social media platforms are represented on the screen, so be sure to follow me. And if you don't, then fuck it. But we're going to go ahead and retouch on a video that I just put out. I literally put this out last night. We're talking about the Milwaukee shooting involving officers where they killed an armed suspect. And, you know, I'm looking back at that video. Again, I just put that video out, so it doesn't have many views. Not a lot of people, I guess, are talking about this topic. But there were people that were disliking the video. And to those people, I asked, did you dislike the video because you just don't like me? Or did you disagree? Because if you disagree, then by all means, I welcome you to state your disagreement down in the comments below. Now, you know, I'm sure the savages out there's going to be savages on both sides of the fence. One person may not like what another person says, but, you know, that's how it goes. And that's, you know, everyone has an opinion. Everyone has their right to state their opinion. Now, when I look back at the footage, my thought process on it has not been deterred from yesterday's video or the previous video. Everything that suspect did yesterday, well, when I'm watching the video yesterday, but everything that suspect did warranted him being shot and killed. And hopefully we can all agree on that. Hopefully we're not nowhere near this being a race thing. If you think it's a race thing, please let me know down in the comments. I don't think it's a race thing. Okay. Everything that suspect did warranted him being shot. Now, the problem that I have, and the only reason that I'm revisiting this, is because yesterday I felt as if I was sort of catching myself trying not to be insensitive. For instance, towards the end of the video, I said something along the lines of good riddance. And someone hit me up and said, damn, why you got to be so cold, you know, to say good riddance? And I started thinking about it. And I will admit that when I seen the footage, it was just the initial footage. It was my initial reaction. Like, I seen the footage. Literally, I turned on the camera, turned on the mic, and went in. Now, I'm looking back and I'm reading on some of the details of the story. And I have to say that my opinion has changed just a little bit. And, you know, my new opinion is fuck the motherfucker that got shot. Everyone is probably like, whoa, slow down, bro, slow down. And I say, no, fuck the motherfucker that got shot. Not only did he warrant himself being shot by some of the actions that he was taking, but now that I read up on the subject, there were so many people that were put at risk that were his own. You know, one of the things I said yesterday is that, you know, we tend to go in on police officers and we tend to, you know, be angry at them, but they have a really, really dangerous job. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that suspect taking off and, you know, end up killing someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you have to go and break the news to someone else, someone probably that was just doing normal shit in their life and was in the wrong place at the wrong time and got caught up in that situation. But now that I'm able to read on some of the details of the story, so first off, the taking off, I'm still in 100% agreement that, you know, fuck him because of the fact that he took off. He could have killed that officer. He could have run someone down. You know, he could have caused any sort of accident that could have caused any sort of damage to someone's life. But the part about this all that has me just fucking fired up is the fact that when he got caught, when they pulled him over, when they pulled over that second SUV, his daughter was driving. His daughter was the driver. Remember, I was like, yo, you know, the girls, they figured that they might have been related or something like that. Yeah, it's confirmed, people. The driver of that vehicle was the guy's fucking daughter. You want to take it a step further? There was 2 kids in the back seat when he was pulled over, when they initially saw him getting out with the gun. I want to go ahead and play that footage back. Right there where they're opening the door, it appears that he's threatening to kill himself. There's 2 kids in the back seat of the car. His daughter is the driver of that vehicle. Like insensitive is not the word, but how idiotic do you have to be? How much do you have to not care about life that you're willing to put your grandbabies and your daughter at risk? They're in the middle of a shootout. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is another instance in which officers have a very dangerous job, and I wouldn't want to do that job. This is one of the main reasons. And then so now let's say that officers feel threatened and they shoot. What if they shoot one of the kids? What if they shoot the daughter? Are you guys going to be out in the street rioting, talking about, oh, police brutality and police are bad, and look, this innocent kid got murdered, but no one takes into accountability that the kid's grandfather is the one that brought all this upon them? This is why I can't fuck with a lot of y'all when it comes to the whole police and the black thing and the white thing, and because you guys try to make everything about fucking race, bro. And after a while, it's really just accountability of one's actions. That man warranted himself getting killed. He warranted it. Now, had someone else been killed, why is that now the fault of police officers? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. And again, this is why I can't fuck with a lot of y'all when y'all hit me with the black and the white thing. Because sometimes it ain't the black and the white thing. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen the footage, I encourage you to watch it. I encourage you to draw your own conclusion. And I encourage you to leave a comment. I kind of just wanted to retouch on it because when I read on some of the stuff, it made me a bit angrier than I was in the first initial video. And I definitely had to, come back around and just put a little icing on the cake to fuck the dude that got shot, man. You put a lot of people at fucking risk. Good fucking riddance. And this in no way, shape, or form is trying to disrespect the family. Okay. This is, I feel this is the thought process that would come from someone in that family. Like, fuck him. He just put the grandbabies at risk. He put the daughter at risk. He put all those people at risk. So selfish. For what? When his charges initially that I guess he had like a warrant out for his arrest or something, was for a domestic violence charge, bro. You telling me you can't do a few years in the pen, bro? You rather kill yourself, or provoke someone else to kill you, provoke someone else to possibly kill another family member of yours. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm sorry. Get him the fuck up out of here. I'm not sorry. Get him the fuck up out of here. Definitely leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Now, one of the dope parts about this all, and, we live in a time where everyone's capturing, cell phones, body cam. And it's kind of crazy to think, what if there was no body cam? What if there wasn't people recording with cell phones? How would this situation have played out? Would this family now have tried to turn around and sue the city? Because, there is a benefit to actually releasing this, and, back in the day, police didn't release shit, bro. They didn't have to release no fucking body cam. Nonetheless, they probably didn't even have body cam a few years back. Now it's become something that's mandatory, because what ends up happening is you have people out there that wall out, do dumb shit, put other people's lives at risk, and then at the end of it, try to sue or try to say police brutality or this or that. And I'm happy that listen, what a time to be alive. That is a fucking factual statement. I'm happy that there's cell phones everywhere, capturing everything. You know what I'm saying? That could be the difference between someone going to jail or not. That could be the difference between, a death or not. And in this case, I'm pretty sure that had there been no footage, that family would have sued and won. And they would have got paid off of a scenario that put officers' lives at risk. You ever think that maybe this is why officers are as rude as they can be? Like, don't get me wrong, they're not all rude, but when you finally encounter an officer, think about it. And he's rude. He looks pissed off. have you ever thought that maybe the call before he got shot at? Have you ever thought of the call before that he got spit at? Have you ever thought about the call before that he was in a high-speed chase that, you know, possibly he could have killed himself? And now he's just fucking agitated because now he's going to the next call where the same thing could happen over again? Listen, there's so many sides to the story. And I can't even cover it all. Like, there's just so much on the mental in this aspect. So as far as this case, so I don't go too far left on this. Yeah, man, that guy warranted all of that. Everything that happened, man. Everything that happened that he had coming to him, good riddance. That family is better off without him, bro. He didn't do anything to show that he cared about anyone other than himself. And even then, he didn't even care about himself. All right? Sorry, but I'm not sorry. My condolences to the family. I know it's rough to lose someone, but, you know, I of all people, am not a huge supporter that, you know, just because we family, you know, I got to cry for you. No, like, I have family members right now that they could fucking croak tomorrow, and I wouldn't give two fucks. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Okay? And that is definitely a family member that on their end, they should not give a fuck. Good riddance. All right, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you think down below. I'm sorry. There's 2 videos on this subject. It really had me fucking spiced up. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Am I doing too much on a Friday morning? Let me know. All right. Besides that, I appreciate everybody for watching. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. Catch you on the next vid.